Everyone, how's it going? Thanks for making it. We're doing a quick comparison that I promised for Ocumax's G2 Bruticus slash Stunticons. Sorry about that. Let me get that out of frame. As you can see here, this is the same one that we had on display at TFCon Baltimore. And I've been meaning to do this review for a preview for a while now, but unfortunately things came up. But here we are now, so we're going to go through this. Like I said, we're going to go through 3 quick live streams, one going through each of the 3 modes that each of the Combaticons have. We're going to go through combined mode first, and then we'll probably do alt mode tomorrow, just because it's pretty easy to get into alt mode from this mode, and then go finish off with robot mode. But yeah, here we go. Hey, King Rouse, let me say hi to a couple of folks first. Kano, I don't think I've ever seen you in the live streams before, so welcome. Slow DK, welcome. Rick, how's it going? All right, so I think I got everyone so far. Hey, Big M and David Jones. So yeah, we had this at display at TFCon Baltimore. We were kind of expecting some recolors of this guy, so this was the first reveal that we got. Maybe we'll get a Ruination as well, but this one actually looks really cool in terms of just the deco. I'm not really a G2 collector. I mean, obviously the colorways and designs that they had with G2 are like super extreme, 80s, 90s, early 90s kind of like extreme colors. The deco here, as you can see, is really different colors, but also this camo design that they have, which actually looks really well. The paint and the design for the camo looks really nice. So let's actually just do a quick 360. One thing that you'll also notice is that he does have these extra pieces. So like the boots and everything like that, the extra gun that came with the add-on kit for the original set of Assaultus. But for this set, they did confirm that these boots and stuff will actually come with the legs. So there's no need to get these extra sets. I'm guessing the gun will probably come with Onslaught, but I haven't confirmed that. But again, there's going to be no need to buy an extra set of stuff to get the boots and everything like that. So let's do a quick 360 while we're here. I will say that I noticed they did improve a lot of the tolerances in this figure overall. I just realized I can't really see my screen while rotating this, so hopefully this is all on screen here. But overall, I really like this set originally. Some of the main complaints were some of the tolerances that he had, especially in the combined mode hips and so forth. And I do think, I'll do a comparison with the original one. I do think they increased some of the tolerances here as well with the shoulders. If you remember, they actually sent out some updated parts, and I did a tutorial on how to upgrade some of the parts in the shoulders to make it so that they held a little bit stronger. But overall, I would say this guy feels a lot more sturdy in combined mode than the original did. So I will bring the original out as far as comparison goes, but let's see if we have any questions so far. All right. Hey, David Goings, Michael Hoffman, Willito Prime, Dr. Diecast, welcome back. Oh, K Noah said he's a long-time lurker. Catch a couple of streams, but mostly never have the time. If you wouldn't mind, I saw they have the add-on kit with the boots. Are there alternate chest details too? I don't think so. So I think with the G2, that was obviously a toy redeco. So I don't think they would have the tune parts for that for the chest. I think just the add-on boots. Hey Matt, how's it going? Matt Wingert, that is. Hey G Tony. Oh, Hail Hasbro reviews in the house. All right. Mike Rogers. Hey Mike, where are the rest of my coasters, man? You promised me some coasters. All right, so let me go ahead and bring out the original set that I have. He's right here. And I don't have all of the add-on parts on this guy because I obviously keep mine pretty tuned, but I did add the boots just so you can get an idea of what they look like side by side. So as you can see, the head is the cartoon head and chest are still cartoon accurate here, while the G2 version has the what you call it. Oh, I realized that this isn't completely transformed correctly. These pieces are supposed to flip up, but I didn't transform it, so that's not my bad. But yeah, here, let's take a look at how they look together. And it's great that we got this deco because some people are really big into G2. Like I said, I'm not. I think the decos are just kind of ridiculous looking, but you either love them or you hate them. But as an example, as I talked about before, you know, these ratchets on the legs here seem way weaker than the ones we have for this one. So he actually holds up, even if it's not super sturdy, way better than this. And let's check the knees too. Yeah, so the knees seem a little weak here, while with this one, the knees are holding up pretty strong. So I think they did improve. That is pretty characteristic of Ocular Max and MMC. They do, when doing recolors or reissues, they tend to have better tolerances the second time around. Let's just do a quick turnaround so we can see the back. And if you guys didn't know, if you guys are new to this set and you're just catching this review, the real interesting part about this combiner set is that basically there's no parts forming for the feet and the fists and the head. They're all contained within the transformation. So with the exception of these boots, which are optional, everything else is self-contained. Even the weaponry gets stored in different places. So you can see the weapons stored on the back of the leg here. Some other parts are at the top here on the arms. There's even one hidden back here. That's Vortex's front gun. So that stores right behind the elbow. You can see blast offs. So yeah, the only part that I think that they didn't have with this set that they gave me is they didn't have the extra wheel here for Swindle. What else can I talk about? Oh, in terms of tolerances, again, I think the shoulders are of the stronger upgraded set. They feel about the same, which is great because the upgraded set does feel a lot better than the original ratchet that we got with this set. It's still gonna have the same kind of functionality, like with the eyes that light up. I don't think I have batteries in this one, so there's no light up eyes here. And I think that's really it. You can see the weaponry is color purple. There's not really much to talk about in terms of comparisons between these guys in combined mode. All right. One of the downsides is after having Medicus in hand. Oh, let's actually bring out Medicus just so you can see how he scales in robot mode. Yeah, it comes up just to about the knees. Very excited about the Defensor set. And then again, if this is a new experience for you guys with this set of combiners here. And what else do I have? Oh, here. I'll just bring out a bunch of figures that I did a recent review on. So that's Acoustic Wave, Medicus, and then here is X-Transbot's cup, or their lock. So you can get kind of an idea of how they all look together. Yeah, Michael Rogers says drop that money for compares, people. Recently, I've been doing on my live streams. If you have a non-standard, I guess, or comparison that you want to see of a figure in my collection next to the figure I'm reviewing, I charge 199 to do that. $1.99. Matt Winger, it says, can we get some replacement ratchets for Assaultus early adopters? They should have been available. How did they come out? I felt like they were included in a later figure. So if you bought the original set, I think you should have gotten it. I think it may have come with their onslaught. I want to say I can't distinctly remember, but the ratchets did come for free. If you got it through a retailer, they might also be able to help you out. Oh, Mike, haven't sent out the coasters yet. Promises, promises. Dave Goins says a ruination repaint would be great as well. I gotta imagine it's coming, especially if this set does well. Ruination is obviously the least well known of the repaints, so they would obviously do that last. Buddha, hey, welcome back. The decos are so ridiculous, and it's so bad. It's a good kind of way. I agree. The one thing I will say about the Deco is, and I don't know a lot about the G2 Deco in general, is that you get a lot of the camo on lots of parts in the combined mode, except Onslaught. Like Onslaught's pieces, like his legs here and everything like that, and his arms. Aside from the chest piece, he doesn't have any of the camo stuff going on. So I don't know if that's accurate or not. Which is funny because the original Onslaught for the G1 set was the only one that had the camo deco, which was, I think, accurate. Hey, Katos, how's it going? Oh, Wingers was saying about the leg ratchets. Yeah, I'm guessing the leg ratchets will probably be much harder to self repair. It's probably a much bigger ask. Even the shoulder one did require a bit of work that made a lot of people nervous. Rick 4777 Yeah, okay, I got those. Asked, "Hey, Pig, did you think the reissue will be sturdier?" I'm getting the reissue of the original. I imagine that the reissue will probably, because they tuned the mold, the reissue will probably feature some of the improvements that I'm talking about here, with some of the strengthened ratchets and so forth. But I can't promise that. Obviously, I don't know. I'm just expecting that, since that would just logically make sense. Okay, K Noah says, also, yes, the camo on this is mostly accurate from what I recall. Okay, awesome. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. Nothing else really seems obviously that different. Same mold, with the exception, obviously, of the add-on pieces, which are the chest, head, and the boots, which are from the upgrade kit, which again they are included. The deco is really what's different, and the improvements in the ratchets everywhere, the tolerances, especially in the lower hips in the combined mode, are really definitely a bonus. And I think he looks really nice. Just even posing him just this basic way, he looks really menacing. One of the things that a lot of folks are not really complaining about, but have them reluctant on picking up this set, is the scale. So obviously he's a much smaller combiner when compared to, say, Toy World Devastator or the DX9 or um, some of those other combiners. So it is on the smaller scale. The boots definitely do help. They add about an inch or so of height. Um, but I think proportionally, he still looks quite good, especially again, since there's no parts forming going on. A lot of the other companies that do combiners have some parts forming to kind of cheat and get a little bit more height or proportions. Yeah, yeah. Winger does bring up a good point. If the reissues have tuned ratchets, then he would just need to get the reissued onslaught, which makes sense. So yeah, there's not really much else I wanted to talk about today. If you guys had any questions about this specific set, or if you're new to this set, I can answer a couple of questions. But otherwise, I'm not going to take too much time. I actually scheduled this a little early today, specifically so I don't run into the Figure Action podcast, their weekly Thursday night podcast, which obviously I did I think a couple weeks ago, and they were a little bitter about that. They got a little butthurt, but so I try to help them out when I can. I'll say that we should probably close out as soon as possible, and I'll just direct you guys, hand wave you guys over to their channel to watch weekly stuff. They always have good stuff going on. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty excited. I probably won't pick up this unless they like send it to me to review for some reason. I don't imagine why they would do that. But I'm not a G2 collector, and I also am running out of space. I'm super concerned about how collecting is gonna keep up with the lack of space I have. So I will go ahead and do like I said, two more quick live streams comparing them in the other two modes. So we'll go with alt mode. Probably not tomorrow night. Tomorrow's my daughter's birthday. She's turning 7, so won't do that then. It'll probably be Saturday night, and then finish out in robot mode comparison probably on Sunday or maybe Monday. It really depends on how my schedule is looking. Slow QT cases, if you have any Iron Factory to sell, let me know. I only have a couple recent stuff. I don't really collect Iron Factory stuff. They sometimes send me stuff for review, and sometimes they don't. So it's kind of hit or miss there. The only thing that I really collect from them that I keep is I have their Bruticus. Oddly enough, no, not their Bruticus. Their their DJD. I have their DJD combiner set. That's just one set that I just like. I like the DJD, so I kept them. But the other Iron Factory stuff, I think they are mostly sold off. Noah says, "Happy birthday, little pig." Yeah, my daughter will appreciate that very much. Hey, Jay Z. Yeah, that he says that G2 Bruticus color is growing on him, and he also has a Justice League. I forget what they renamed it. Little League. I think it was Little League originally. Batman, which I used to read that webtoon quite a bit, so it's kind of cool to see that. Yeah, out of space. Buddha says I'm out of space. Wait until you unbox the HasLab Unicron. I don't know when that's gonna happen. And I also have that really large, like $2,000 Optimus Prime movie Bumblebee Optimus Prime from. I'm not gonna remember the company name off the top of my head. That's gonna be huge as well. So G2 Bruticus could be Megatron if it's a little bit bigger. Yeah. Oh, you mean Brawl? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool to get a tank Megatron. I think a lot of people would like to see that. I'm actually surprised that they haven't really done one yet. Yeah, YOLO Park. Thanks, Kanoa. Yeah, YOLO Park is. I have no idea when that's supposed to come in. I thought it was supposed to come in pretty soon. Um, but I don't know. And they've already like issued a recolor, like a battle damaged one or something like that. I think so. I think they've already had pre-orders for that. So I don't know when that's gonna happen. I almost like regret buying it. I wish could cancel, but there's like a $200 or $300 non-refundable deposit. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. In any case, that was really it for the preview. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was a really quick one. Didn't want to take too much longer on this one. Very simple comparison. We'll be back on Saturday for alt mode, and then Sunday or Monday for the individual robot mode. So hopefully I'll see you guys then. If you guys want to pick this guy up, I think Toy Dojo does have pre-orders for at least one of the limbs up. I forget which one. I think one of the arms is already up. So go ahead and check the Toy Dojo link in the description below, and make sure you get your pre-orders in for this. It's not going to be a box set. It is going to be individual bots that come out. And again, the boots will come with the legs. And I'm not really sure where these guns will come with, but they'll most likely come with Onslaught. He has the biggest box, so I think that makes sense to throw this in there. Kinoa says TF Source has pre-orders for all, but I don't know if you're an affiliate with Toy Dojo or not. Yeah, I'm Toy Dojo is my sponsor, so but yeah, wherever you guys shop, that's great. If you want to support me and Toy Dojo, my sponsor, I always appreciate that, but everyone has their favorites. Anyway, that's it for today, everyone. If you guys aren't too busy, head over to the Figure Action podcast. They should be starting it up in just about 10 minutes on their weekly Thursday night podcast. So thanks a lot, everyone. Hope you have a good one.